We're fucking running.
Get the headset on. Are
we live?
All
right.
We need to
reposition the headphone.
I'm feeling it.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. I
What's up, guys?
That was beautiful.
It's D-Much here.
Fucking amazing.
That was awesome.
I love that.
So, yeah, it's the podcast, Ep.6, Unscripted podcast. It is 10/30/2020 at 7:35 p.m. This is Dylan on the mic here. I got Zach to my left.
How's it going, everybody?
I got Miles to my further left.
What it do, what it do, what it do.
You just blessed us.
How y'all all doing today?
You just blessed all of us right off the top.
We got some hot news today. Actually, not today. I think it was yesterday.
I don't even
Yeah,
know
but
what
I
day
think
it
it was
was.
yesterday.
I don't even know what day it was.
Everybody's favorite new Trump supporter, Lil Wayne.
Shit, maybe he won't.
What are your thoughts?
But shit, then again, maybe he will.
Oh, shit.
You never know.
You never know, bro.
Wow.
But it's
That was a
funny
weird one.
because like everyone expects all these guys to just be like, "Oh yeah, fuck Trump" on the thing. And they're like, "Wait,
Hold up.
hold up. How much does Biden want to take? How much money he want to take from him?"
Hold up. Yeah, 50 cents on the
Hey.
same shit.
Hey, Trump
Yeah,
ain't that bad.
didn't 50 Cent say like, "Oh, I don't want to be 25 cent"? Was that a joke or was
No,
that
I
did
think
he
it was
really
a
say
joke,
that?
but that shit's
Oh.
fucking
No,
hilarious.
yeah, that was the meme. But
Oh, okay.
he was like, the funny shit he said, he's like, fuck Joe Biden. I don't even care if Trump doesn't like black people. And I was like, what the fuck? How can you say that? Like, that's insane. Because if you're coming from that perspective and you're still going for Trump,
Still.
like, what the fuck?
I'm
my
gonna
God.
apologize right now because I think we're lagging pretty fucking hard. We're dropping a lot of frames.
Well, they could still hear
Oh.
us probably.
I hope.
I hope you can hear me good. Because that
I don't know. Our
That,
video
uh,
I'm looking at. It's not too bad.
It looks fine.
audio better have been clear. Because I was hitting those.
It's kind of like wait,
Hitting those.
YG doesn't speak for all rappers. That's kind of like
That's crazy, bro. Like
Butchie
insane.
Nuts, thanks for the follow, bro.
That's
That's
my boy
insane.
Ryan. Thanks, bro. Thanks for popping in the chat and giving the follow.
it's insane. Grab
Great
a drink,
name, by the way.
Yeah, grab a drink, Bushy Nuts.
Yeah, let's...
Put the kids to bed.
Bougie Nuts?
Bougie? Dude, he's like the king of fucking beer.
Oh well, hey, there's a lot of good beers out there. I can name maybe 2 that are good. I can name probably 3.
Hey, I saw something that Megan Thee Stallion is the female version of DaBaby. What do y'all think? I think it's kind of true.
Yeah,
It
I
low-key
actually
is.
I was gonna make fun of that, but I actually kind of agree with it.
Yeah, I saw it on
Yeah.
Twitter because she just did like some remix with some DJ that I don't care about and I have not listened. But I thought it was funny because it's actually a great comparison. They're actually like the same exact artist in the same exact era doing the same exact thing. Like,
Have you seen Meg Thee Stallion's lingerie line that she just put out?
oh man, I tell you
Whoa.
what, dude.
Damn.
Wow,
Dang.
what a woman.
She's gorgeous. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
that makes sense because
She
they
really
try to make like the catchy thing to get like just get the chorus down, get us all
Yeah,
like
same flow every
yeah,
time.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's what's the word I'm looking for? Not repetitive. That's consistent, baby.
Oh yeah.
Stay consistent. Drop those hits.
Exactly. You think freaking Adam Dunn and Joey Gallo are laying down bunts? No, fucking
Nope.
swing for the fences. Do what you're good at. Good job, Meg. We applaud you here. Friend of the show.
And honestly, I mean, say what you want about DaBaby. I listen to him. I still listen to like his hit songs. Like
Yeah, me too.
even though
Dude,
it's
his
the
features are
same,
fire, too.
He has good features. He has good beats. Even though it's all similar shit. I mean, shit. We all like it.
Dude,
He
we're
makes it
dropping
again and again because
so
we
many
keep
frames.
listening.
if the numbers are there, then
Yeah. How's the video, boys? Let us know if it's really bad, or if you can't hear us.
Yeah, if the audio's okay, we're not as
Yeah. If
concerned,
audio's
but
good, we're chilling.
I have a feeling something's fucking up. I don't know what.
Well, just
I
turn
don't
the
know
music
what's
up
going
on your phone real quick. See if you can hear us.
moment of silence.
I mean, we might as well. We want this shit to be good for y'all. Friday night, what is cracking? Oh, good.
Yeah, there you
Yep,
go. I
audio
hear it.
nice
I hear
and
it.
clear, nice and
Yeah.
smooth. That's all I care about. My face, meh. I don't really care. I don't really care.
What was I gonna say about DaBaby? Oh yeah.
Yeah, what you
No,
got?
his hit songs like I will for sure. I don't even give a shit that they all sound the same.
It lags super fucking hard.
We're
But,
lagging.
I mean, it lags, but it picks it back up, and you can still hear us. So I don't know. It might just
Odd.
be lagging. Dude, I
You
don't
just
know
said
what
just
the
lag
fuck
other
is
than
wrong
got
with
on
this
DaBaby?
shit
Yeah.
right now.
But like, I'll still listen to DaBaby, because
Oh, yeah.
it's still like, his fans don't care that it all sounds the same. It's like the ongoing joke that it sounds the same, but no
Yeah.
one actually cares. Like, it's not like it's a knock on his numbers or a knock on
Yeah.
like, maybe he's not going to go down with the Pac and the Biggie and the Jay-Z, but I don't think he cares. I think he just wants to make money, and he's doing a great job at that. So
I think the problem with all these new guys is they purposely don't make music to last anymore. Like, they don't make an album that you're gonna re-listen to through the whole year. They make an album or an album. Yeah, most of them are making albums like this now, where it's a bunch of songs that you'll like for a couple months. It gets a lot of plays or yada yada yada, and then you're waiting for the new verse, because once you hear that catchy ass annoying song a million times, then you need a new version of it. And so that's what they do. I mean, I guess it's smart because it keeps you hungry for more, because you're like, dude, I don't want to listen to Suge anymore. Like, no one listens to that
Yeah.
song.
Yeah,
But that
no,
was his
fuck
main
no.
hit that came out.
that song got so old so quick.
I can't even imagine throwing it on even 5 years from now. Like, I'm still annoyed by that song. And I haven't heard it in forever. And so that's like a new thing, is just keep making these repetitive ass songs. But like, where's like a Good Kid, Mad City in the last, I don't know, in all genres across? Like, I can't find replayable music lately, in my own opinion.
See, yeah, there's only one, and that's weird. It's weird that you just said that, because I was literally just thinking about that today, and there's one album I can actually listen to that is actually I can re-listen to it, and that's Polo G's new album.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know, I'll listen to that all the time.
Shot.
It's really good. It gives off.
I really
it's
haven't
not
listened to him that much.
because he's more of a Kendrick type rapper. I mean, he's from Chicago, so he's not
Thanks,
like
Bushy.
Kendrick. But he's not doing what DaBaby and all these guys are doing, making the same sound. He's kind of just he's really speaking about his experiences in Chicago.
Yeah.
And it's really good. So
All the songs
But-
that I've heard, like, on his... Keep going.
I was just going to say, there is no, like, I can't think of a Good Kid, Mad City in the last 5, whatever, since it came out, 2014 or 15.
Yeah.
But that's also just a testament to how good that album was, though.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's really hard. I mean, I think that is probably... Kendrick is probably the closest... He's the Tupac of our generation. Like, it's just... He hasn't dropped anything in 3 years, going on 4, I think.
Since
Humble,
Humble, bitch, be humble. Oh, that's not the album. The album isn't called Humble.
It's
The album's called Damn. It's his
Oh.
face,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
says
yeah.
See, how
Damn,
come-
period.
I always just associate Humble with that album. I don't know why.
Well, because that was his opening single, and it was going nuts the
Yeah.
second it dropped on
Yeah,
YouTube.
the second it dropped, it was huge.
Bro, I was on my fucking
I went to that,
mission in Georgia, and I went on YouTube when you're not supposed to, and
Oh,
that's the
God.
first thing that popped up. And I just happened to fucking check it like 3 days after it dropped, and it had like 1 billion views, and I listened to it. Hadn't listened to rap for a long fucking time. That was a fucking eargasm, dude. That was amazing to hear, like, some Kendrick Lamar, brand new. Oh my God. Sorry, Mormons.
Shout out Mormons. But yeah, no, that's
I shouldn't have gone on YouTube, but hey.
that must have been a weird feeling, not listening to rap for so long and then just all of a sudden hearing probably the most popular song. And
Oh, dude. And that was another thing, is while I was out there, I had no idea, but the Culture was out.
oh
Oh,
yeah,
Migos,
Blew up. And like when I left, Migos wasn't even, I mean, yeah, I was on the map. You all knew Versace, and you knew like maybe Trap Out the Bando, that one freaking song. Like, you've heard a couple, but then I come back and it's like, dude, they're the hottest thing, and Quavo is now just a hit maker. They really have taken off since then. Like, they don't even
Yes.
have to make music at this point. They can
We're
just
lagging like fucking retarded right now.
damn.
It's like we're dropping down to 0 upload speed and then to like 5,000.
Do we want to do a reset? What do you think?
I mean, it's still going. I don't know. I guarantee it. I don't know. Let me watch.
well,
Yeah, it was
just listen. Let's listen. Yeah, listen to the mic. No, Migos really has like they were. Their takeoff was kind of. It's weird that no pun intended. Their takeoff.
No,
Their
for real, they took off.
Their takeoff into stardom was like very trajectory, low. Oh my God, bang, bad and bougie. Later, see ya. They're gone to the moon. If you had stock on them after Versace, like if you bought like 100 shares of Migos,
you'd be a fucking.
And then they just all of a sudden
millionaire.
Made Bad and Bougie with Uzi and then Culture.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, now that's their stock just flew to the moon.
Yeah, I don't know who, I forget their original, who they were signed to before that happened, but I don't think anybody was foreseeing that, not even their label. Like, I think everybody was just like, holy shit. But they just really did a good job of their style. Like, I don't even think they've recaptured that since Culture 1. Culture 2 was awful in my opinion. Some people love it, but I don't know
liked
how
a few
you did
songs,
it.
but for the most part,
Yeah, and they dropped way too many songs on that
Yeah,
album. Like,
exactly. They were in the mode of dropping way too many songs way too quick for a little bit.
Yeah, like Culture 2, it was only a year after. I think they just tried to anniversary it way too quick.
Ride the wave.
Yeah, how about I ride the wave?
More artists should take the Frank Ocean route, dude. I'm telling you. Just drop something that everyone loves, and then go back and hide in your cave for 4 years, and just get that anticipation.
Can you move the thing any closer or no?
Just move the anticipation all the way up for your next album.
Okay, that's way better though. Thanks.
Yeah, I got it.
Just build the anticipation. Drop something.
I think so, but it's easier said than
drop
done.
It again.
Like Frank Ocean could make a song every week too, and we would still love it.
Yeah.
His talent is like off the charts. Talk about probably one of the most talented singers like ever. Honestly, you could give him the weirdest, grittiest, just like offbeat, just weird shit, and I guarantee you he would make it. He would pull the rhythm out of that song and just start singing, or even like do his little rap singing, or he like Blonde. He did a lot of auto tune, like Nike's that was a shock for me because he didn't even the whole first verse he said fuck my voice, I'm just gonna auto tune it like crazy, like almost chipmunk it, but not.
Yes.
But it wasn't chipmunk. It sounded amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
Bitches want Nike.
Well, dude, Childish Gambino was doing the same thing. He's doing the chipmunk and the auto tune and the all that.
Yeah,
and he's making it work too.
Well,
so
he has a weird range.
His range is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, like the best kind of weird. Probably not the best word to describe it, but it's just from going like all those rap albums. This is America. Yeah. He has Redbone.
That Redbone album is just.
Oh yeah.
It's not even rap. Like he just quit the rap for that album.
No, he quit it.
He's quit it altogether.
She
but
move to California.
That sounds good.
I love that song.
That sounds good.
Literally, I can't stop playing that song.
Yeah.
Whenever I do throw it on, and I fall in love with that song and just throw it on replay.
It's almost like he wants to make. It's like R&B. It's like boogie. It's like get down. Okay.
Yeah, it was like, Redbone is like a tribute to some old song that I don't know about. I forget.
Well, there is a song called Redbone. It was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Or is it called Redbone or is the band called Redbone? Come and Get Your Love. I think it's by a band called Redbone.
Come and Get Your Love. That song?
Come and get your love.
Yeah, come and get your love. Come and get your love. Come and get your love now.
Oh, that's the opening song to
Guardians of the Galaxy.
And F is for Family.
Really?
If you want.
Is it?
It's like
I can't stand. Wait, no. Is it F is for Family? No, it's the other one. It's that cop one. You know, they're cops on Netflix.
Paradise PD?
Yes, that's the worst one.
Dude, I think that shit's fucking hilarious.
Really?
It's the same as Brickleberry. Did you watch Brickleberry?
No, I've never seen any of those.
Oh my fucking god!
I've watched some Brickleberry, but I forget what it's even about.
It's the Park Rangers. It's the animated Park Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it is fucking comedy. I don't know. I find it hella funny.
I have to disagree on the Paradise PD because like I don't know, they had one episode where it was like the guy's nuts were like massive, and like he eventually like became. I don't even remember how it all worked
it's
out.
very
It was
stupid.
so vulgar.
It was
so over the top. Like it was too much for me. And I'm the last one to be like, oh, that joke pushed it across the line. I don't like this. But it wasn't because I was offended. It was because it was just like I couldn't find it funny because it just crossed the line.
It was so gross.
But hey, like, yeah, I imagine other people, everyone's got their own perspective, right? Perspective is everything. I could see how that's funny to some people, but it was just too much for me. Rick and Morty, I think, is right in my lane.
The adult cartoon genre,
I like almost all of them. I'm such a cartoon guy.
There's such a fine... It feels like there's a fine line because you can so easily go into cheesy and not be like...
Yeah.
It's so easy for an adult cartoon to be like, whoa, that's kind of just cheesy. But like, they could also be like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. Like, the line between both when it's a cartoon is just it's so like small. Because you got like South Park, who's also vulgar, but the thing that puts that over the top for me, that I think makes it really funny, is the fact that it like has social commentary.
Yeah.
And it speaks on what's going on in the world.
That's what I like. Yeah.
But there's like, I don't know, like I watched Hoops. It's called Hoops on Netflix. It's like
I saw that one, but I
it's
haven't
really
played
bad.
it.
It's really bad. Like it's just like trying way too hard. And like Big Mouth is hilarious, and I don't think
that's what I was gonna bring up.
They're hilarious.
I love
that one's even super vulgar.
But
that's what I was gonna say.
Like the only thing to me is it's all kids.
Then
but
the second
still
season, the second season, that one had a little bit of Paradise PD for me, where it was like, okay.
Yeah, they
but
tried
I
to go
Nick
over
Kroll.
the top.
Nick Kroll
in the second
Nick Kroll's
season.
awesome.
Is it? Oh, he's so fucking funny. I love that guy.
Hilarious.
So funny. He had like a. No, that's Rob Schneider. Never mind. Rob Schneider had a freaking. He had like a reality show, but it's really just a comedy show.
Yeah. I watched that. It was kind of funny.
It was funny. I liked it, but it didn't get renewed.
Yeah, I watched it and I like tried to get into it. It
was like his
there was
girlfriend.
Points. Yeah.
I loved how his girlfriend would just be fucking like. She would just dominate him. She would just do whatever the hell he wanted.
Shit on him.
And he's just a beta about
he's
it.
Like, okay, it's fine, okay.
And you could tell, like, he's lightweight, acting like, oh, yeah, this is my character for my show. But at the same time, he's like, this is how real life goes.
Yeah, exactly.
This is how it goes. I answered to her.
I answered to her 100%.
I mean, that's great. That's what I really like in comedy is, like, just showing irony, but making light of it and just so everyone can just sit back and be like, that's hilarious, and that fucking sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's life.
Yeah.
You can't get past those sort of situations. I don't necessarily need, like, the big mouth, like, I don't need to see 6th grader cartoon penis. Like, that's a little much, dude.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's a little
way
much.
Too much.
If you haven't watched those shows, you guys probably think we're nuts, but we are not exaggerating. Like, those adult cartoon genres go...
On Netflix especially, because they don't have to be
all
censored.
the way.
They do go all the way.
No, they don't have to be censored. It's not even like...
That's why Paradise PD is what Brickleberry would have been if Brickleberry was on Netflix. But it was on Comedy Central, so they had to keep it PG-13.
I think Rick and Morty is in a perfect spot where they, like... It feels more like South Park, where it could be on TV...
But there's in like such a different.
It's
so 100% different than anything else because it's like
universe. Dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's like time and space and this and that, and then like Big Mouth's just like kids in puberty, and then like it's just like they're all so different. Like I feel like the ones that are stupid to us are meant to be stupid funny. Yeah. But like Rick and Morty kind of is meant to make you think about what is actually going on. Like obviously it's still a cartoon, but like how in depth they go within each episode, you're like.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And they really do make those crazy innuendos, but they just use like alien shit. They'll go they'll use this is alien sex or alien paraphernalia.
Yeah.
So they get away with it because it's just a weird looking cartoon instead of it's straight up like,
saying this or saying that.
This
it's not
or
outright
showing
saying
this,
it.
and it's like it's just a better way of going about it.
The perfect thing about Rick and Morty is that they made it so that they can never run out of episodes because with space. You can literally do anything with the premise that they've set up of what Rick can do. They've literally set it up so it's like they can do whatever the fuck they want in any episode, and it would make sense.
Yeah, he can do literally anything.
So the premise is perfect because they can set it up to where they're not handcuffed by they have to be in the 6th grade classroom like Big Mouth. They can do whatever the hell they want to do because that's the premise of the show they set up from the first episode. So I think it's really smart writing also. That they created a show where they can do whatever the hell they want to within this sphere of Rick's science ability. So I think it's genius. It's honestly a genius thing to do is set yourself up for a show to where you can never run out of ideas because every outlandish idea you come up with, you can just explain it in the basis of the show. So it's not like, oh, it's too crazy. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, they like that was one point I had, is like, if you make a show good enough, you can like travel in your show to real places in the world, and like it feels like it's a part of its own universe because you just get to put your spin on it. Where some shows, it feels like they're just portraying like a family at home, or or just they're just being very typical,
the everyday shit.
And they don't, like, Rick and Morty is a full on, you can imagine like, what if I lived in the Rick and Morty world, and,
like what if all this shit was actually real?
Yeah, what if I had a teleporter gun? It makes you like think, like, obviously it's useless, but it's just, it sparks your mind. It makes you like really think deeply about like random shit. Yeah,
and it kind of makes like the older people watching feel like a kid again.
Yeah, and it does that kind of like that South Park, where it makes light of crazy things in the world, where you can sit back and laugh, even though in the real world it's probably a sad thing, or not like a very happy thing to talk about.
Yeah, it's really funny when they explain things like this is a terrible example, but like any issue in the world, like abortion, and then they'll like make it so in the episode like some alien thing happens to where it's like speaking on abortion, but it's not, because it's like some alien thing, and it's like the decisions they have to make, and then it makes you sit there and realize like, wow, like these issues are just really this simple, and like we could easily just it's not
we
that
could solve
complicated.
this if we really wanted
it's
to.
It's really not that complicated when it boils down to what the actual problem is. So I mean, abortion wasn't a good example, but
if we had aliens for real and we watched aliens go do these terrible, awful things that we do, we would be like, we would totally be judging them. We would totally 100%. Be pointing the finger like, look at these awful, we need to eradicate them off the earth if they were here or whatever. And it's like, we do the same shit. That's the whole point.
Or like the one that I was always laughed at was when Rick got the planet pregnant, and they were him and Summer are trying to redirect. Like they're like, oh, we need more lawyers here. We need to dump more teachers here or whatever. And it's like it's like a big way of seeing that everyone's just like a cog in the machine. But like I don't know, I thought it was pretty creative.
And it just gets you thinking.
Yeah, it gets you thinking like, holy shit, like really. Life really is kind of like that. Like people just kind of pick what they want to do, and then they just go and do that, and it just goes generation after generation and after generation after generation.
Yeah. And it speaks to the genius of writers of these shows that they can find out ways to dumb down these really complicated things to, no, it's really just this.
Yeah.
It's really just this.
They say it in such a great way.
Or
present it, I should say, in such a great way.
It's really just people up there navigating, and you're just literally part of a conveyor belt. And it's like, whoa, like that is...
like the snake episode?
Yeah.
So I don't know if like, I always think about this episode, like I just can't get over it, because I think it just goes to show like, if any being became sentient, they would all make the same mistakes that we do.
Yes.
Like they literally had the snake. Oh, the snakes have brains and they can talk now. We used to have a snake Hitler. We have a snake, like all the terrible things that people have done in the world. They repeat it in snake version, and it's kind of like true. If anybody has the
it's human nature, bro.
Yeah, it's just showing how bad human nature can be, but it just makes fun of it. It's so funny,
and it's not. Yeah, and it's cool how it's not pegging it to just human nature, because if everyone had if a bunny had our conscience, that bunny would then have the quote unquote human nature
and the power to make like terrible decisions or make great ones. But like obviously in Rick and Morty, they're gonna make highlight of the bad ones because it's hilarious. Because it kind of makes you sit back and realize like, damn, we are kind of collectively we have a lot to work on.
Yeah.
But then you can't change these things overnight, and there's only so much we can do. And like with politics and everything, like I love talking about politics, but there's some people that like drown themselves in politics.
Yeah, they don't see anything but politics.
Yeah, and like I was gonna say, especially on the right, because there's some like Kyle Kashuv. You know that guy?
Yeah, I can't stand him.
I can't fucking stand the guy.
I can't stand any of the big right wing, like Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk sucks.
Oh my God,
I fucking hate Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, I can't stand this Kyle guy. He posted a picture last night of his groceries that he's getting at like Walmart or whatever, and he goes, "Greatest country in America," like hashtag MAGA. It's like, guy, just get your fucking groceries and go,
get your
dude.
Groceries and shut up, bro.
Like, come on.
Do you think that
it's on the left too? Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
We can go on and on and on.
Do you think,
man?
So
that's
like
annoying.
That kind of like sparked something in my head of like reading too deep into things. Like that's just and like diving too deep into like that's kind of what it is.
Greatest country ever. I get to go to Walmart.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yes, I get it. You're in first world country. You can go to a grocery store in frickin' England too.
Yeah, I went to plenty of grocery stores in France and England. When I was
Yeah.
It's not like we're the only
exclusive
ones.
American thing.
Yeah, like there's real reasons why I think America is the greatest country.
Yeah,
but that's not the
100%.
fucking reason.
No.
Come on, let's get to what we're actually getting to here. And sometimes it's just a bunch of let's lose track.
But it's like the other half of that too is like the people that like I somewhat agree with, like all the gun nuts, like that are like posting their guns like Second Amendment, da 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 da. Like, yes, I agree. That is the number one thing that I think makes us the best fucking country ever.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see 10,000 pictures of fucking Second Amendment. Joe Biden's gonna take your fucking guns away. Da, 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 da. It's like, okay, you're consumed with it. Like, if you have that many guns, A, why are you telling that many people that you have that many guns?
Yeah.
And B, shut the fuck up and just be prepared to use them if you think that's what's going to happen.
Because that's what
Live
a
your
proper
life.
gun user is just someone that has it but isn't obsessed with it. If you start to become obsessed with guns or frickin' anything in this world,
anything.
it's going to tear you down.
Yeah.
Literally anything.
Yeah, that's my thing with politics is everyone's getting frickin' obsessed with it, and it's like, I get it, because COVID, I mean, at this point, you don't have a way around it.
No.
Because whichever side you're on, you're arguing for, some big changes to happen.
Exactly.
But at the same time, like, I just can't wait for this election. I don't even, I mean, whatever happens. But I just want to go back to, let's be normal people. Let's not be afraid to say hi in public.
The scary part is I think that might be a thing of the past, bro.
Yeah, I
Might
know.
be.
It's like, how the fuck do you even meet people, dude? Is it Tinder? Is that it? Is that the only way?
I don't know.
I don't know. And like I feel like because I work at a fucking country club, like I see the same people over and over again. So it's not like I ever get to meet people or whatever. Like it's people I see every single fucking day.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying for significant other. Just how do you make new friends?
Exactly.
At all?
Yeah.
What if you moved to frickin' New York on your own? You just got your job, you have your degree and all that, blah 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 blah, but you have no friends there, and then COVID happens,
and you can't do anything.
Yeah, you're just stuck there alone. You might as well just be depressed, quit your job, and move back home.
Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of people are doing.
It's just sad.
It's fucked up.
I hate this COVID shit. I really hope we can get a handle on it. Like, I don't know.
I think either we're gonna realize that it's really not that big of a deal, which I hope we do, and B, I don't know exactly, like, everyone's like, oh yeah, after the election, fucking COVID's gonna end, da 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 da. Like, I've seen memes of that fucking everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, everyone's saying that,
and
especially
like,
on Trump's side. They're all big, masks right after election.
But that's the thing, like, Trump doesn't really have a say in that because he's never said anything in this. Like, all
and
the
this is all going to come down to states too.
Yeah, all the thing. That's where I'm going with this. Is every single lockdown or mandate or whatever the fuck you want to talk about.
He had zero control over.
He didn't mandate that. It didn't come from the federal level. It came from your fucking governor or your local government.
Yeah.
It's not, your beef isn't with Trump on this. If you think, or even if you're on Trump's side and you're like, this is going to end, he's going to save us, da 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 da. He can't come into Placer County and go, you guys need to open up, da 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 da. Like, unless there's some huge violation of our fucking rights, which apparently.
Yeah, and honestly,
the Supreme
if he
Court's
did do that, that would be wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's an overstep of his power.
It's state to state thing when it comes to this.
Exactly. But that's the thing. It's going to start coming down to, do you want to live in California where the whole entire government wants to keep you locked down until there's a fucking vaccine that works or a cure that we have?
So good fucking luck paying your $3 billion a month apartment in San Francisco.
Exactly. Or do you want to move to Texas where they're fully open and you can fucking do whatever?
Can work.
Or Florida or whatever. Exactly.
That's the biggest thing.
You're going to see a max exodus of people from the states that are locking down to the states that are opening up.
Yeah, we're lucky we're in Placer County.
Placer County, we're the most, like, one of the most, I would say, red counties in the area, at least.
I mean, the biggest thing is we're just lucky. Like,
but we're
in a good spot, but we're not in the middle of nowhere. but we're also like not too populated. We're at that. It's suburbs. You know, it's that perfect middle.
We're a good Republican county.
Yeah.
But
strong Republican.
But did you see that the fucking our health officer or whatever, the one that Sisson or whatever, I think her last name was Amy Sisson or something like that. She was the one that was like, "Oh, we need to lock down," and then like I think Newsom or something released a guideline that we like fell in, and she was like, "No, we need to stay locked down longer." Or no, that's what it was. We were already like under our whatever tier or stage of lockdown we were at, and like golf courses were still open, and like parks and shit, like all the parks were still open, all the golf courses were still open, and she was like 3 weeks into it, she was like, "Oh wait, no, you guys all need to shut down." Like just out of nowhere, it was like, "No, golf courses need to shut down. We're shutting down all the parks. You can't park at the fucking state parks. You can't do this. You can't do that." And so literally people
like 0 to 100.
Yeah, and literally everybody in Placer County started writing notes, and she reversed her decision like literally the next day or like 2 days later. It was like, "Okay, never mind. We're going to redo that, but you have to practice more social distancing." And then I don't know when it happened, because I saw she got hired by Yolo County to be their health officer or whatever, but I don't know if she was forced out of Placer County or was like, "Fuck this, I can't do this anymore."
I gotta go.
Yeah, because I think she was a very liberal-minded person in a very Republican-minded
county.
Yeah,
county.
No, you can't
so
talk
you're gonna
like
get
that
pushed,
around here,
yeah,
bro.
exactly. You're going to get pushback from everybody, and I think it was like a mass wave of people
we're
like
not
writing letters and emails and like, "Hey, no, we need to fucking, you're not going to shut down everything. You let us have parks and golf. We let you shut down everything else except for the supermarkets. Like, come on, let us still have golf and fucking going on walks.
let us have a 10 o'clock tea time.
Please, master. Please,
Yeah.
Mr. Government. Please, master government."
I mean, we're in a weird pocket of California. I work at
very
In-N-Out,
weird,
and
very
literally
weird.
at In-N-Out, there's a Trump, like, there's flag seller people.
Oh, there's
like
one
outside at Walmart.
On Sierra College.
And
193.
That's the one.
There's one
that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know 12 Bridges exit where you go
There's
up and you can go left to Cata or right to Thunder Valley?
Yeah.
Every morning there's a guy at the T to the right. Like if you were to turn right, he's at that 3-way stop with a bunch of Trump shit like flags. And then there's a guy over by the airport that stands over by the 4-way stop right there. He just stands in the shade with a Trump flag. And just,
I did see that guy today.
I've seen him a couple times just standing there. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then there's the dude that sits on Lincoln Boulevard out in front of Walmart with all the pro-Democrat signs.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you know where you are, motherfucker? You are in Lincoln, Hicktown, Republican, more Trump flags than Biden fucking
There's
anywhere.
a lot more Trump flags in this town. Like, dude, there's people honking as we're I'm like outside taking orders, and there's people freaking honking, going crazy. Like, I'm like,
oh, dude,
I don't even want this. Like, I don't want to have to even talk like this or that about this.
Dude, at my job,
customers will bring it up, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Classic.
There's a member that had a big ass Trump flag off his sign or off his cart, like one of the full size ones, that you can fly off your house or whatever. And he had it for like a few days, and there was a lot of pushback from some of the other members and from the us as a course, like, hey, like maybe you shouldn't be making like that big of a political statement, so you can't have a huge flag on it.
Yeah, when did we start?
So you know what he does?
Oh, keep going.
He has the big one. He goes out and buys like 100 of the small ones and just starts handing them out to everybody. And everyone that has their own cart has them sticking out the top of their cart now. It's hella funny.
Dude, when did we start? I mean, I know we've had like people will have like a little banner on the front of their front yard or whatever. But
when
like
did we make this like a tribalistic team game?
Yes, when did it become a fucking sports team?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, choose your politician and start rooting for him.
Well, dude, I'm not gonna speak for our parents' generation or above us, but I mean there was a couple things you never talked about, I feel like, and it was politics and religion.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was it across the board. And now it's like, dude, get this fucking story. So I'm in AT&T the other day. I'm like, okay, I want to order the new iPhone. I'm up for an upgrade, whatever. So I'm bullshitting with this guy that's doing all the shit on the iPad for me, ordering it, whatever, telling me all the costs or whatever of it. And so he's just waiting on it to load, and he just goes, so not that this matters for the sale or anything, but are you voting for Trump or Biden? And I was like, did you really just fucking just hit me with that? And I was like, neither. And he was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, I voted George Jorgensen. And he was like, oh, well, I'm a Trump supporter, so like, and he like tried to have this conversation with me about Trump, and I was like, dude, I'm not trying to have this conversation with you. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and suck his dick with you. Like, I don't care.
That's
like I'm one that loves to talk politics, but if you just hit me with the hey, who'd you vote for, and I'm a Trump supporter, like right there, whoa, nope, fucking time out, back up, no, I don't want to fucking talk to you, dude. I don't care. Give me my fucking phone and let me get the fuck out. I don't want no. So, dude, who are you voting for? Like, fuck you.
Funny you said that because
that is
growing up,
nuts. I can't believe
like
you did
when I
that.
was like 8 or 9, or I don't even know how old, I was young, and it was an election year, and I was like, oh, like mommy, who'd you vote for? And my dad was always like, don't ask her that. Like the vote, your vote is yours, and like it's your right to not tell anyone. And so I was always raised on the same thing. Like asking someone who they voted for to me is like asking a woman
it's
her
off
weight.
Limits. Yeah,
it's like no, you don't do that. Like you don't ask who someone else is voting for, and that's weird that you said that because it is coming. It is becoming so much
publicly.
more norm.
I get it within family and shit. Like
yeah,
it's gonna
happen.
happen.
Oh well, yeah.
It'll
you
come
all
up.
know everyone's political opinion over at Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, 100%.
But yeah, like publicly, that is crazy.
That is
and
really
imagine
bizarre.
if you were a hardcore like lib.
Well, yeah, if
you
I was
might
like,
have
no, I
fucking
fucking,
on him.
I
You might have
fucking
been
voted
like,
for,
fuck your
you're
shit.
racist, you fuck you, da, 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 da. Like, and that's the thing, like that's how crazy people are now. That like even
Maybe
if you
he was fishing for that too.
if you say you're one way or the other, like I feel like you're giving either side the like not the excuse, but like they'll be like, oh, you fucking vote Trump, you're a fucking racist, and then just smack you or fucking shoot you or whatever. Like people are fucking crazy, dude.
They're automatically putting you in these boxes just because of these 1 and 2 things. Trump equals racist. Liberal equals they want to fucking take all your money, or they want to keep you locked down.
Your guns.
They want to steal your guns. It's like
when it's not
you're automatically
all that.
You're automatically just bunched into this box like literally right away.
Yeah,
it's almost like when we were all fucking kids and hated the Yankees, and some guy was like, and we were playing, and the kid was like, oh, I'm a Yankee fan. You're like, oh well, you're obviously a dick then.
Yeah, like
it's
fuck
like
you.
that. And it's like it's not the Yankees, it's a
hey,
politician.
No, if you're a Yankee fan, you're a dick.
Fuck Derek
Fuck
Jeter.
you, honestly. Yeah, you. Seriously though, no, but I mean, I kind of want to get off of it, but I just think it's crazy that we support these people like it's a fucking like it's the Lakers, you know, like it's the Lakers versus the Yankees versus the Red Sox, or Yankees versus the Dodgers, I guess. You know, it's like the one side versus the other side, and it's the biggest ratings ever. And let's just, and there's no logic in it. There's no, hey, let's think this out and like make a decision for myself. And let's not maybe make it public and tell everybody this is why I'm voting for, and this is why you should, and you're a shitty person if you don't vote for it.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah, stop fucking talking to me about who I'm voting.
People.
It's none of your fucking business. Just go on with your like. If it comes down to it, like, how much does the presidential election really affect your life?
Hasn't affected mine yet.
How much has Trump been in office affected your life? Like truly affected your every single day life.
The only thing you could argue is you paid less in taxes, so you saw more on your paycheck.
That's about it. Other than that, like
a little bit more. It's not like you got a ton.
Your local elections mean 10 times more than what the presidential election does.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a big thing of like vote for your fucking propositions. Who you vote for president, I don't even care.
Yeah, exactly.
But vote for your
Who gives
propositions.
Propositions are big.
Wherever you choose to end up living is really what you're politically choosing, honestly. What do we got?
We got Madman James in the chat. Says him and his buddy on the left want to create our own podcast. How do we do it?
Damn, you sound like a Yankees fan.
Yeah, he does sound like a big Yankee fan. We're Pirates fans here, actually.
Yeah.
Right there.
No, Madman James, he's lying.
Oh, we know.
He would come on here and fucking scream for Trump. He's been telling me. He wants to. He honestly wants to be a guest.
Come up and speak his truth.
Yeah, we would give him just like a 2-minute special.
Gosh.
Just let him come in here and fucking rant. And then be like, all right, that's enough. All right, buddy. We love you.
To totally segue, this is a big segue actually, because I'm just gonna segue to Yankees, which is kind of weird.
What do you got for me?
Well, I was just gonna say I looked at like the last World Series winners since 2000, and I think the Yankees have 1 or 2, and they were both in like 2000 and like
early, very early 2000s.
And and I feel like it's not talked about. Like this is definitely a drought for the Yankees. like I think it's 18 years.
Yeah, no, it's a long time.
Like I don't know. I remember when I was a kid, it was like, oh, Yankees are gonna win every fucking year, and then it's like, well, they haven't won in 20 years, so.
I mean, they've bought themselves a great team. I don't know what to say. Like they pick up every big relief pitcher that's on the market every fucking year.
Oh, it was in 2009. They beat the Phillies.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Okay then, my bad, Yankee fans.
Still, fuck them.
Yeah, that was the last good A-Rod team. That was like literally A-Rod kind of crumbled like after that. Or
Did
no,
the trial come out after or something?
Yeah. That's what it was. He got steroid
needled, baby.
And then he was never the same once he came back from like that 137 game suspension.
He was suspended for like 100 games.
That was fucking nuts, dude.
It was like 3/4 of the season, like
dude,
almost the full season.
They basically said, "Oh, you want to try to beat the home run record?"
So if he was
on
the Dodgers, he would have missed 3 full seasons.
Yeah, this year.
That's my dig at the Dodgers today. I'm sorry.
Oh, 0.3% of a ring.
0.3. They have 0.37% of a ring.
Is it a cubic zirconium ring? Fake gold?
It should be 37. It should be 37% real.
It should be a fucking ring pop.
No,
like all the little flags on the trophy.
You can't do that to my Dodgers too.
You know all the little flags on the trophy. There should be 37% of those flags.
The only reason I claim them as my Dodgers is because the Rangers fucking suck.
So you're just gonna claim the World Series champion?
No, I've rooted for them back when they lost to the Astros and they lost to the other fucks.
Oh, so 3 years ago.
Yeah, I've been rooting for them.
Oh, have you? And I've been
back when they lost to my Sox.
Yes, exactly that series too, and they got shit on that whole series, and I still was hoping that they would come back. They had no chance. But hey, they said, "Hey, Mookie, come on over."
Hey, Mookie, you want all the money in the world? Okay.
I'm not letting this newfound Dodgers love slide from you over there.
It's newfound. You are tripping.
Why is this the first time I've heard you're a Dodger fan then?
No, you are full of it. I've been on it. I don't care about baseball, though, this year. I'll be honest. I didn't even watch a lot.
60 games. Who gives a shit?
I was happy the Dodgers win. Yeah, they had 60-game season, and we're throwing together a playoff. Like, it's cool and all. Like, the people need it. Like, we need something to cheer about. But, yeah, I mean, I will have to agree with you. I won't go 0.3%. I'll give him, like, a 75% of a ring. You know, like one of those, like, I don't even know.
Okay, so who
like
gets,
a bracelet, you know, like those slap-on bracelets,
a little tennis
that kind of wrap around your wrist, but they don't fully wrap around your wrist.
Dude.
It's one of those.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but just for our viewers' sake, when this catches up, our live stream is like 2 or 3 minutes behind where we're at right now.
Ooh, the chat?
Okay.
So we have a little bit of a delay. So if you are in the chat and talking, it's. Just give it a sec. We will.
Oh yeah, we will definitely.
We'll address it, but it'll probably be a sec because my internet is absolute dog shit right now.
Don't talk to him like that. Your internet's trying, man.
What? It's trying, but it's not succeeding. I've dropped 54,000 frames.
Nice, dude. That's a lot.
Yeah, James, we did touch that the Mandalorian is gonna be starting.
I watched it. It's awesome. It was a really good episode.
No way, you watched the first one?
Yeah, I already watched it. It came out this morning.
It released?
The 30th came out this morning. I watched it. It's pretty good.
Well, get your Disney Plus subscription. That is the best frickin' Star Wars show. That is 10 million times better than all the spin-offs, the Rogue Ones, the whole new trilogy.
The Han.
It's literally way better. If you dropped that in a movie theater and just put the whole season 1 and just made it a movie, it would do better.
Yeah. It's a good.
Obviously, it's a TV show, so it wouldn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I know, but I just think it feels more like Star Wars than.
Well, bro,
the
they couldn't have been any smarter with it, making a little baby fucking Yoda that literally hooked the entire fucking world.
I mean, Yoda's origin story. You're telling me we can just run with this show all the way until he's a fucking teenager? I want to see Yoda slicing people up when he's like 12 years old and he's just like already better with the Force than
he's
everybody else.
He already is like 45 or something.
No, he's like over 100 or something.
Is he over 100? He's something like that.
I thought he was 50. I thought that's what it
was.
Okay,
yeah, 50.
If I remember right. But either way, I mean teenager version.
Yeah, like
because he can live for 1,000 years. Yeah.
That was honestly one of the.
So when he's 250.
Yeah, exactly. When he's freaking 250, I want to see him just like. But like he's not. You can tell he looks younger somehow. He's not so wrinkly.
Because that
baby Yoda is like cute.
Yeah.
He's not all wrinkly, and because real Yoda's kind of gross looking.
He's like 800 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think I want to see his. I hope they just run with this show for
because
as
he's already
long as they
athletic
can.
as fuck at 980 years old. So
With
I want to
that
see him
cane.
at 450
Dude,
years old.
Yeah, Star Wars TV shows I think is the new route.
Yeah,
better
I like
than the
it.
movies.
If they can keep it like this, yes. As long as they don't fuck it up.
Like one of the biggest, like, you know those moments where you're watching a TV show and it's like, holy shit, that just happened. Oh my god, like. Have you ever had that moment when you're watching a TV show, like 100%. The cliffhanger? Yeah. I was watching Mandalorian episode 1, and I was like, okay, this is cool, but like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this show? Like, it's really not that interesting. Okay, he's fighting a lot of people. He has to go get this kid, da-da-da. And then I shit you not, when they showed that it was a little baby Yoda, I fucking lost my shit.
Like, no fucking way.
It was definitely one of those moments that I will always remember, like, where I was watching it, like, how late it was, like what I was wearing, like I was like, holy shit, Baby Yoda, like this is what I've been wanting. I've been wanting a Yoda prequel, which essentially it's a Yoda prequel kinda.
Oh, 100%.
So I mean, it was awesome. I was like, whoa, yeah, I'm here for it. That's all I want to say.
Yeah,
I love it.
I absolutely love that show, and I am hyped. I'm gonna watch an illegal stream of that first episode definitely tonight.
I think my mom has
a very legal stream.
Legal. That's what I said.
Yeah, very legal. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry.
Crack streams.
Shut them out.
Start it up. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. A little caveat. I kind of want a claw, but I don't want to. Limbo under here. Can you grab me one by chance?
I'll grab you a claw.
Ooh, are we doing a drink run on this
it's
Friday?
A little drink run. Little Friday night, baby.
Hey, viewers at home, go pour yourself another one.
Yes. Pour yourself up. Let's get it.
This is actually, you know what I just remembered or just thought of is this is a late night kind of chill stream, but it's also a spooky stream.
Spooky.
It's a spooky stream, dude. Tomorrow's Halloween.
It is.
Should we pull a joke on Miles? Should we pull a joke on Miles when he comes back? I don't know what we do. Like put a little fake spider. Drop a banana beat.
Fake spider. Yeah, let me pull the fake spider up behind my fucking ear.
That'd be. I usually carry 3 fake spiders, but I'm wearing my wrong pants, so I'm not wearing my work pants. Yeah.
You're like a magician version of magician themed.
I am not a magician, but I got
or Halloween themed magician. That's what I meant to say. That would be cool. Just like just out of your freaking sleeve, just boom.
I feel like if I dressed up as a magician for Halloween, everyone would be like, "Oh, that's a fucking good ass Doctor Strange costume." Like no one would be like, "Oh, that's a magician." I feel like because Doctor Strange has like the fucking cape and the mustache and the like the.
Doctor Strange, that was a great movie.
Benedict Cumberbatch, great actor too.
Yeah, I think Sherlock is that is a goated show. Great fucking show.
And it's funny because he's Sherlock, and I forget the guy's name, but he's Watson. And then in The Hobbit, Benedict Cumberbatch plays the dragon Smaug, and he plays the little Hobbit. And so it's like Sherlock and Watson are like back together again on stage, except it's like a dragon and a little dude. Kind of fun. I don't know if you've seen that movie or went through the Lord of the Rings adventure, but
I have not. I understand it's like totally like beloved.
It's very cultish. It's like way more cultish than Star Wars and Harry Potter. Like really cultish.
Yeah, I think it's like Harry Potter is about as nerdy as I go when it comes to that.
Yeah, well, you've done the Star Warses though, right?
Yeah, but everyone. I mean, Star Wars isn't even nerdy anymore.
No, that's
it's mainstream.
It really
is. It's like if you don't know Star Wars, the story, what's fucking wrong with you? Like it's I don't know. I get it. It was nerdy in the 70s. When it first came out, but then it became like the most iconic movies ever. Thank you. Let's go.
Whoa. The refreshments.
Everybody give it a little.
Brought to you by Black Cherry. Black Cherry White Claw, baby. And just crack it without me. That's fun.
Oh, don't be slow.
Yep. Too slow. Cheers.
I'll cheers to the people at home who just opened it.
Cheers to James. James is listening.
There's 5 others who are listening too.
And pull it together, bro. What you talking about over here, James, huh?
Pull it together, man. Just pull it together. That's what he's saying. He's saying you're off your game. Just pull it together.
Fuck.
Oh, it probably finally caught up that we said that the stream was lagging.
That
would be my guess.
So in about 30 minutes when they see that we cracked a White Claw, they say something. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Don't even worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah.
What were you talking when we left?
We were talking about Spooky Stream for a bit. I think we might need a little segue. We were just talking about the cultish aspect of Lord of the Rings and how nerdy Dylan goes on his movie sequels.
I haven't gone the full Lord of the Rings. I haven't
should.
watched what's that one big TV show, medieval, that you love?
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
No, not Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, I never.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Sorry, I just
No
opened my second White Claw. I deserve a stumble once in a
I
while.
know.
Fair,
I
fair,
have
fair.
yet to watch a single episode of Game of Thrones.
Don't, because if you watch one, you will not do anything for the next about 2 months.
No, that's a lie. I watched the whole first episode and I'm like, I just don't buy this
You just
medieval
don't get
shit.
it.
Give it a second one.
You know who's a big fan? Our viewer James. He's
You know what I
loves
don't want
that
to hear out of Zach is give it a chance, because I've told him about 5 different shows to give it a chance, and he's like, oh, I don't like that. actor.
Let's
I
hear
don't
it.
like
Let's
this.
hear
I
it.
don't
Let's
like
hear.
that."
Let's hear
That's
one.
Zach. He
Ozark.
tells-
I'm not watching Ozark because
Oh
I
my!
hate. I don't
I don't
like
give
Jason
a fuck.
Bateman.
I don't give a fuck. He's
I-
not.
What?
He does
I
not.
don't like Jason Bateman.
Okay,
Bad
okay.
take.
Listen to this.
Cold ass take.
Horrible take.
That take is
But
from the Sun.
listen. So, tell me that Jason Bateman in Ozark is not like he is in any other role
No,
that he's
no,
ever
no,
been
no.
in. It's
He's
serious
a
Jason
fucking
Bateman.
badass.
Yeah, he's a fucking badass. Like,
Dude,
Oh,
he
he's a-
works with the
he's a
cartel.
fu-
He
he's a-
launders for the cartel.
He's a 5'8", 120-pound badass. Cool, sick. I'll just go watch a Tom Cruise movie if I want to see that. Yeah.
No, he's not. It's not badass like he's beating people up. He's fucking you up with his mind.
yeah, he's literally just smarter
And his
than
wife is fucking psycho.
It's psycho, but
so
she's a
crazy.
badass.
Yeah.
She's badass too.
They're all
and
psychotic.
the kids are badass too.
Yeah.
The whole
They're-
family's sick
They're,
as fuck.
they're a full-blown crime family. It's
It's
raw.
bad, dude. Like seriously, give it like an episode or two, and I